1997, Honda hid something special inside the Accord SiR, the F20B DOHC VTEC. This 2.0-liter engine pushed up to 200 horsepower and revved to a screaming 7,400 RPM redline. Paired with a 5-speed manual and double wishbone suspension, it wasn't just a sedan, it was a backroad assassin. Tuners loved its lightweight punch, swappability, and raw VTEC energy. It looked quiet, until it roared. The SiR didn't need to shout to become a JDM legend.
Welcome to our new project. This is a 1997 Honda Accord SiR. As you can see, the badge that I'm pointing at right here, it is the real deal. Okay, I got this car in 2015 and also attached some 17-inch rims, as you see here. And the car is currently at our shop. When the shop was being built, I stored it there, and the shop is has a large gate on it, and it also has a lot of space on the inside. The shop is over 1,000 meters in size on the inside, and it can house many cars. And this is where all our projects go. Our bank repos and everything else are stored here for future pullout when we need to get the project started. So I got this car in 2015. At the time, I was looking for an EX hatchback, and the guy who had the hatchback decided he didn't want to sell it. So then I found this car and brought it to the shop after I got it. While I was talking to the guy, I found out that the car was belonged to an ex-racing school, and that's why I was interested in it. So the car is totally stock, believe it or not. The only thing that's non-stock in it is the fuel pump, which is a high-volume fuel pump. This car produces 200 horsepower at the crank, and this is only a 2-liter engine, so it's extremely powerful. I very rarely lost a race with this car, and I also managed to put a spoiler on there, and as you can see, SiR badges are authentic. You will never see another one like this in town or even online. The problem I had with this particular car, while I was racing it on the highway, I blew up the engine because the timing belt had snapped in half, and I should have been using a really good Kevlar belt, but I didn't know at the time that those were available, so I splattered it, and now I have to take the head off and replace all 16 valves and probably rebuild the engine. This entire project will be done on this channel, and then we will do it step by step, just like we do all other projects. Stay tuned for that, and hope you enjoy the video series that this car will accompany. And like I said, this is one of my favorites, and I'm glad to own it. They're extremely rare, and I think it's the only one, maybe one of two in the Philippines.